Thank you so much for joining us in Bana Fest 2021. It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
It's my pleasure.
So, could you please introduce yourself to our audience before we start?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Uh, Namaste. Hello. I'm Aradhna Agarwal. I am a teacher. I am an author, and since childhood, I have been writing. And I love to write in Hindi and English. Both are my language. I am an English subject teacher, and I have taught in an engineering college as a professor of BCE, that is Business Communication and Ethics. And I am postgraduate in English literature. And the thing is that all these things have helped me to develop as a writer. My papa is a writer, he is a translator, and that's why I think I have this skill of writing. I stay in Mumbai. My birthplace is Kolkata. So, and I am Marwari. So, bas.
Uh, that's enough. So, you have been a professor for a long time. You did your master's in English, and then you have taught English in BC colleges also. So, when you did your master, was your plan already to become a writer, or did it graduate generally?
The thing is that writing, being a writer is not a chosen thing for me. It's just very natural inside me because my father has been a writer. It is in my genes, you know. Since my childhood, I used to write or participate in various competitions, writing competitions, and I used to win many competitions and all that. And my short stories, my poems used to be published in daily newspapers and all that. So it is very natural to me. But the thing is that being a professor of an engineering college of business communication and ethics, and meeting with the youth, and my knowledge of English literature. See, when your field is writing and you have been a professor, you have been a teacher, and you are always with the other writers, so it helps you to grow, it helps you to develop. And I have seen, the thing is that since my childhood, I have this feeling of I feel very mature about the women oriented topics. I can't take women very loosely, very lightly. It's not because I am a woman and it's my duty to take our clan in a very serious way. But I have seen since my childhood, whenever I have watched someone to be suffered, so it comes natural to my writing. And when I read my old poems, old stories, I feel like, arey, that time also I was so matured. It comes with age, but now I think that this maturity has been inside me since long ago. And I think this is what I prefer to write anything on women. My all stories, women are the heroine, women are the main protagonists, the entire stories move around women only. See, so this is the thing. So yeah, I enjoy all these things. And professor, being a professor, interaction with the youth, interaction with the new generation. So it also helps me to develop. And all these things, I don't know how consciously, unconsciously comes into my writing. And when people appreciate, so I feel very grateful that yes, I can write well.
Yes, sir. So, you have actually published 12 ebooks. All are
Yes.
self-published, right? So, on Amazon.
Yeah, all are self-published, Kindle self-published ebooks.
Yeah.
And yeah, tell me.
So, yeah, you have published in English and Hindi. So, you
Yes.
have had some short story collections. I can name just a few. Warmth of Sunshine, Tangible Abstracts, Tendrils, and all of these are mostly women-centric stories, as you said.
All.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how was it self-publishing by on your own without a publishing house? How was the experience writing these books also?
The thing is that I am associated with a all women community, that is Ceros, right? So there we have learned how to self-publish the books. So there I am a part of a writers community. So every time, every week, they used to give us some topics to write on that, and it's a very matured platform. And whenever I have written on that, if I had written as a short story, but later I developed them into 1,000 to 2,000 words, and then from this is they have taught me how to self-publish the thing. It was the skill taught by them only. And then once I learned it, then my daughter, she used to do this for me. My daughter is right now doing CA final. Her exam is nearby in May month. So now she is not doing this, but last year, every month I published my own book. That means 10 stories of 1,000 to 1,500 words. So 10,000 words, more than 10,000 words in each book are there, and all are women oriented. And you will feel like, yes, whatever the topics I got, I either developed it, I did it. And when I go through those things and the people appreciate those books, those stories, so I feel like, yes, whatever I have learned, at least I can convey these things through words on paper, and people are getting the message. That message is very important for me, because I feel it's my responsibility as a writer to render a positive message to the readers, those who are reading it, because books are always there on the platform. You cannot destroy books. Books are something, it's always there, right? So it's my moral responsibility to whatever I write, at least it gives a positive impact on society. It gives a perfect picture of today's, and I am not sugar coating the things and all that. Whatever I see, I present is as it is. And that is my duty, that is my responsibility. And all these books are collection of short stories or poems. And in Hindi also, I write poems in Hindi basically. Now I have started writing short stories in Hindi of 200 words, like that. And but all these things are that time is changing so fast, and every day I find new things to write on. So yes,
I
that
think
is
it's
it.
very commendable to put your words into books and have other people read them. So I
Yes.
think it's a wonderful work you're doing. And you have also written poem collections. So just to name a few, there is Roar of Silence, and then there's Lockdown. So what was your experience writing poems? Like, how is it different from writing stories?
Yes. See, when you write poems now, sometimes you write free verse, sometimes you write rhyming in a rhyming way. So I love both the things. In Hindi, you will find my free verse, because free verse gives you that dramatic impact, dramatic effect, right? And rhyming also gives that, but rhyming is like, it gives a message in a very rhythmic way. So, so my poems in English are basically rhymed one. Okay, you will find that, yeah, meters are rhymed. All are matlab, all are rhymed one, huh, in a harmonious way. But in Hindi poems, I don't do that. It's all free verse. And the thing is that when I write poems, I don't know why a kind of volcano it erupts inside my heart when I write poems, because poems are not like you are creating a character. Poems are the depiction of reality as it is. Poems are, you are not creating any character just as you do in stories. In stories, there are many characters that you create. And at that time, you have a perfect balance of your mind, your imagination, your logic, everything. You perfectly do this. And you will have to think about so many characteristics, features that you will have to include to develop your character. And you will have to think about the situations, incidents, so that the positive traits and negative traits of the characters can be highlighted. But poem is not that. Poem is what? I just love to write narrative poems, sarcastic poems, and I am very bad in writing love poems, love stories, because I don't find words how to. My love stories and my love poems are very plain, without any matlab. I'm not romantic at all. well, that feeling I cannot express. No, I have seen there are many writers who write so perfectly, so beautifully love poems, and I have gone through all the earlier writers that in literature, all in literature. There are so many good writers, but this is the genre where I am little bit weak, and I don't think I will be perfect in it. But I am good in writing thriller stories. I love to write suspense stories. I don't know how. I love to write thriller, murder mysteries, thriller, and all these things. That is a reality based. And when I develop my stories, all the characters, all the situations, these are not normal situations. I don't know how I find twists and turns in them, and my life is very smooth, very normal. So there is nothing, anything that you can say कि अरे ये क्या हो गया कहानी बन सकती है. No, nothing is that. It's a very smooth. But when I think as a writer now, I find so many twists and turns and incidents, and everywhere you will find suspense. I don't want anything to be disclosed very, very easily. The reader has to go through the entire story to find the real gist of the story. And this I love. Writing story, I love writing story. And poem to just depiction of the feelings and emotions, current feelings and emotions.
So, which do you find easier to write? Like, do you find writing thrillers easier or poems?
Both are easy to me in the way that when I write poem, I am a poet. When I write story, I am a storyteller, story writer. So I have seen once I get an idea into my mind now, I get a whole picture. Once you start writing, then you will develop automatically. I don't know how touch it is in my blood, I think, because my papa is a writer. So it is in my blood, I think. I develop story. Anyhow, I develop story, and first I read as a reader. It's not that whatever I have written, I think that I'm perfect and people will like it. If I like my story, if I like that twist, if I like that turn, if I like that unexpected suspense, then only I present it for the readers. Because there is a book, Aurora Silent, just as you have mentioned it. In the all the poems are there, and one of my fan, I don't know how she got it, and she just gave me the review of the book through video, and I'm so blessed to have fan like her. I didn't know her, and first time she sent me the message कि ma'am, I have reviewed your book, and I liked it, and please go through the video. So the way she has explained, and she's a young girl, and I'm so happy that my poems are somehow they are giving the message that I want to give. They're
Yes.
doing their job perfectly. This is the thing.
So I think that validation is the most happiest thing you could achieve with your work. So you also have a new book coming out. It's a first full-fledged novel you have written. So how was your
Yes.
experience? Could you tell us more about the book?
Yeah, sure. The thing is that I am associated with a writers community that is Spirit Mania, and there the founder of that community, he has come up with an idea of one book, one author. So before that, I used to write short stories of 2,000 words only, till 2,000 words. Then he said, "Ki, ma'am, we are going to launch authors. Their stories will be their story, and we will publish the book in their name. It will be all theirs. It's not an anthology. It's all your book." So I was so thrilled, so excited. Ki, okay, let me try. I shouldn't leave this opportunity. Yeah, so go through it. You will find it starts with the thriller, ends with thriller, and the character, the chapter. There are 10 chapters in the story, and all are connected with each other. And this is at the backdrop of Rajasthan. So I am basically from Rajasthan. I'm Marwari from Rajasthan. So the thing is that I visited Rajasthan nowadays, Udaipur, Jaipur, and all that. I love to visit Rajasthan. So all the problems there. And the people living there, and all the culture and traditions of Rajasthan, how to develop them, how to how to grow the people living there, the tribal people, the people who are not that much developed, how to do something for them. So everything was in my mind when I wrote A Sip of Tea. And and all the names that are given in the books are related, or my father's name, my grandfather's name, that is Kedarnath is a character, he is my grandfather's name. I have given my grandfather, but there is a personal touch to the story, and I have dedicated this book to my parents only, my papa and my mama. So it's a very personal. Well, Puskar is my papa's writer's name, Puskar. So that is the main character if you go through the story. So Kedarnath and this thing I love giving it personal touch. And the stories, the line of stories liked by people, the incidents that I have introduced are liked by people, and I'm very happy that people are enjoying this. If you go through the review that is given in the Amazon, you will find yes, people are liking. And as this is my first attempt, yes, I'll have to develop a lot. This is my first attempt, but as a first attempt also, my papa, who is a very, very honest critic, you know, if he likes something, he will say, ki, yeah, it's good. If he doesn't like, he say, no, it's not good. You'll have to develop. You'll have to improve. So this is the thing. So when he liked it, when my mom liked it, so I'm very happy, very, very happy. Yes, I will continue. I'm working on second novel also, and I will keep on continuing on this writing, novel writing. Now I want to become a novelist, as I have published my first novel is there. So it's a promotion from a story writer to a novelist. It's a promotion.
I mean, I personally am waiting for your new book also. So congratulations on
Sure,
this book
sure.
too, and all the best for your next work also, actually. So,
Thank you. Thank you so.
so you also said that your father was a writer, and then they all your family supports you in your career, literary career, basically. So, how does that enhance your writing? So, how does that have an effect on your writing, having that support of your family?
See, yeah, yeah, sure. The thing is that when you are in a literary, you are born in a literary family, huh? So there you find what is a good literature, what is a bad literature. That sense you get, and that is very important. See, in my family, I have seen my papa is a translator also. He has translated many Bengali books of see Vimal Mitra into Hindi. So the thing is that ki Vimal Mitra, as you know, is a very famous writer. Sahib Bibi Gulam, he had written that story and novel. And so the thing is that ki I had that sense. In my writing, you won't find anything that is vulgar. You won't find anything that is indecent. You won't find anything that I'm imagining in a very incorrect way. No, everything like a moral story. You can find that that's a moral of the story, just as we have learned in our school. What is the moral of the story? So in my books, you will find moral. What is the moral? Grow yourself. Be honest to your feelings. Serve to the nation. Serve to your family, because family is your backbone. If you are not true to yourself, if the name that is given to you, if you are not able to be proud of yourself, then why are you here? There must be some purpose of life. So find your purpose of life, and just follow that. As you know, nowadays due to corona, untimely death is happening. Yes. So once you find your purpose of life, just follow it. And it's very important to know what you are meant to do. If you can understand this, that I have understood that I am born to become a teacher and a writer. So I won't find other avenues. I am moving on this path only, right? And I'm growing myself. In the same way, everyone should have that understanding why they are on this earth. If they get that message now, get that reality, believe me, everyone will progress, everyone will success. Success will come to everyone. They will be successful, everyone will be. So this is my thinking कि because of my literary background, because of my post graduation in English, because of this world of books around me, I have that knowledge of what to write and what not to write, what to read and what not to read, what to accept and what to reject. So this clear understanding is there in me. So throughout my writing career, I have followed that basic principle. If I am not ashamed of reading what I have written, that means others will also enjoy it, accept it, and it will be referred to the new generation also. So that is the benefit, advantage of being born in a literary family.
I think that's actually the most important aspect of being a writer, putting out a message that everyone will learn something from. So I think that was a very good message we got from you. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
And so you've self-published most of your work. So there might have been some hardships you went through in the industry itself. So how did you overcome that?
See, there is no hardship in the thing. That it's not a that it's not a that movie is there and I'll have to I'll have to struggle to for the marketing and all that. This is I am the manufacturer. I am doing everything. Content is mine. Publishing house is mine. So there is no such thing. This that the basic thing is my motive is to reach the audience, to reach the wider audience. And that I am very much thankful to writers communities and through social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, then WhatsApp. These are the powerful medias where you can at least say people ki yes, something is there, you can go and read, right? So through this, and I use this social media very much for my self promotion, for my self marketing. So let me say ki when I am a content writer, I am a writer myself. I am not depending on anybody. I'm not dependent on anybody for the raw material and for that. So hardship is what? Nothing like that. I just want to have the book readers, book lovers who can get connected with me and find my stories and poems valuable, worthy to refer. See, and only marketing is the problem because nowadays people are very much choosy. People need to be informed daily basis. See, until and unless you provide the link, nobody will click that. Nobody will search on Amazon ki, yeah, this book is there. You will have to provide the link so that they can easily find it. So this this is a free when I present my book for free of cost for 3 days. For 3 days, yeah, one of my books is also was available for free for 3 days. Then people download it first, give the review, and all these things. They want to read good things, but the thing is that money is a problem. They don't want to buy. And this is the only thing. It's not that being a writer you can't earn. You either you can be a writer, either you can be a billionaire. You can't be both. It's a myth that by selling one or two book you can be multimillionaire or you
Oh,
can be very. It's a myth. It's a myth. You know, readers love to read books, but if it is available free, then they are very happy. Well, a few of them they want to buy and they go through it. This is the fact. So okay, when money is not a problem with me, I'm not my living is not depending on that writing career. I'm well established and I'm good. I don't think I am right to earn money. I write to just show my presence to the world. Even I will not be here, at least my books are there to represent me. That is the thing. So marketing is the big thing, and marketing is like the money amount of money that you will have to put inside it. It's a huge, and I don't want to be famous like this by putting money. If I am getting the reviews, if I am getting the these things, so I'm not fine with it. People will find it generally, naturally, and appreciate me, and this is what I want.
Uh, so I think this sincerity shows in your work also, because if you're not doing this for money, there is a different kind of audience you're aiming for. So there's that sincerity in your books that shows actually. Yes.
Sincerity and honesty. I am not here to earn money. I am here to show people what India is, what Indian people are, what Indian women are, what our goals are, how the society has been changed, how we all have been changed, and what in future can happen if we continue being the matlab, visionary, and have that vision of changing the world. If we can, so through my writing I just do this, and if you have seen my post on LinkedIn or all that, my stories are like that. My all characters are very rich. They my main protagonists are very rich. I hate poverty. First of thing, I just want to say I hate poverty. And whenever I write any character that is going through poverty and all that, I don't highlight lack of money. I highlight that that skill that the person has, through which he can be a rich person. The mentality that the person has, though money is not there, but that mindset, कि, okay, with my skill I can grow faster. So all these things are there. I hate poverty, and I sincerely believe that if we work together to develop our skills, that is God has given us. God has made all of us worthy. He doesn't made anyone that is without any skill and all that. We all are worthy of living our life in a decent way, in a very useful way, and with purpose. See, so we'll have to find the skill, we'll have to work on that skill, and then we can grow ourselves and our community and then our country also. That message I want to give through my books.
Yes, ma'am. This is actually very inspiring and educational for aspiring writers in the community who are going to watch this interview. So I think these views will help them also.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thing is, the writing is a pen is a weapon in your hand. It's your mind that that use that pen. So how to use that pen, with positivity or with negativity, with decency or with vulgarity? It is in your hand. It is in the hand of the writers. How you use your pen, your strength. How do you use that? So it's a big responsibility on us.
Yes, yes, definitely. But you also have hosted and are hosting actually many online podcasts. So, could you
Yes,
tell us more about that? And
yes,
how does it impact your literary career?
yes. The thing is that, as you know, I am very much, I love to write on women topics and all that. So my podcast, The Poetic Me. The Poetic Me is my brand name. The Poetic Me is my Insta ID. The Poetic Me is my podcast. The Poetic Me is whenever I write book, there is a Poetic Me. It's my identity. Poetic Me, the Poetic Me. So that podcast I have started because now I have heard that people love to listen more. They love to listen more. So it's like not of half an hour sessions there. It's a 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever I feel like. So recently, only 3 episodes I have just now published because it's very new. Last month only I did. Every week it comes, and Anchor is a platform, and now very soon you can hear it on Geo Savan and all that also. So the thing is that my podcast is meant for the Hindi audience, Hindi listeners, and the English listeners. When I recite my poems, I recite my stories. I am a creator, I am a presenter, and I do everything by my own because I love everything under my control. I am a person who is doing everything single-handedly. I'm very happy to announce that single-handedly I am managing all these things, and I'm not dependent on others. So I don't have to wait for others. I don't have to judge others content. So it's all mine. It's all mine. So you will find in my podcast me only, the poetic me only. And its tagline is you are listening poetic me will spread in life only positivity. This is the tag.
That's a very wonderful thing, also. So I wish you best of luck with the podcast too. So,
Thank
as
you.
we talked about before, you have written stories, you have written poems, and now you're you have written novels also. So, if you wanted to change genres, so if you wanted to write something else in the future, so what would you write? So, something to experiment with.
Love stories.
You said that.
Love stories are just like the love stories of the movies, love movies, that the romantic movies that we go through, and that's very, very touching and very lovely, lovely.
Yes, yes. That would be a very huge change from crime thrillers.
Around me, I am people love me very much. So the thing is that yeah, I'm very good. I can write on relationship between mother and daughter, brother and sister, two sisters. Okay, every relationship I can write, but not with husband and wife and the lovers, matlab love couples. I am very bad in writing on that. And if you go through my story or love story, it is very much reality based. What is happening in reality? It's not that what we think in fantasy and all that. It's not like that. So it's very real. It's very real. So many anthologies are there also in the market. So I just want to show you few of my books that are in the market, and these are anthologies actually. So this is the sip of tea, as you know. Can you see? This is a sip of tea, and just behind it, my entire things are written. Okay, how many
I,
books are there and
I,
everything. And this is an anthology, Bright Side of Life. It's a all poem, and here my longest poem is in this Bright Side of Life. Longest poem in this book. Achha. And this is a quote book. This is a quote book, and it has become. Matlab, in this, I have written a quote only, and this is India's book of record holder. Here, my quote is there. ठीक है?
that's
अच्छा.
wonderful.
This is the story. This is the anthology. Here, my horror story is there. One horror story. I am good in writing horror story also. In this, my horror story is there. Achha. Then in this, there is a story and poem both. True Love. It's an anthology. My first anthology. True Love. And this is also another anthology, Mysteries of Love. Here also my poems are there.
Nice.
And this Ale is also a book. This is an anthology. Here my poems are there. And this is Lost and Found. Here my love stories. It's a love story of a writer, writer and fan. Writer lady is a writer because my all protagonists are female protagonists. I love to develop female, and this is also untold inking. In this also there is my story. So earlier I used to participate in anthologies a lot. Then when I learned my self publishing that technique, then I started publishing my own books. So there are 12 books. Every month I publish my own book. And then now one novel is there, and another I am going to write. And I think within 3 or 4 months I will, because I am not only writing the novel, there are so many other things also I am doing. I am participating in challenges and all that. I love participating in literary challenges. It is a very good to tool to bring in you maturity, perfection, and excellence. Because the judges are they when they judge your thing, and when they give you the honor of being the best one, so it gives you immense pleasure. It gives you satisfaction. So only challenges can help you to grow. Don't think whatever you are writing by your own, you are only the reader, and your people who love you are the reader, and they will obviously they will say, yeah, yeah, you have written very nicely and all that. Sometimes it cannot be true. Sometimes if people are not honest in their opinion, their feedback, so it's very dangerous for a writer. Okay?
Yes.
So participating in literary challenges are very important. I think this is the thing that has developed in me the sense of writing in today's world. Every time readers are changing, every time readers are changing, है ना? Their mentality is changing. They are logical. They are not emotional fool. My characters are not emotional fool. Let me be very clear to you. My characters are not emotional fools. They are very logical, and they are all independent. They love to earn, they love to spend, they love to dream and to fulfill that dream. Whatever I believe as a person, my characters all believe in those things also. Even a girl or a boy doesn't matter, whatever the age also. So the thing is that ki, when time is changing, and I'm always very update with the present society. Live in relationship, many divorces, multi marriages, है ना? Then teenage pregnancy. These are the few issues that I handle carefully in my stories, and I love doing this in a very sensitive way. I handle that, and people love it. People love it.
Yes. Yes, I mean, as current as the issues are, the people know it more, so they are interested more in the books. Yes, I
I
can.
avoid politics. I avoid political writings. I don't like political writing because I am not expert in that. I don't know their what goes in their mind, and that I don't know. So I avoid this topic only. And LGBT community, I don't know anything about their feelings and all that. So I haven't written anything on these two things. and and baki all the emotions are the same. All human beings are same, so it works.
So looking forward to your actual romance book. I'll look
Yeah.
forward to that.
Yes. I'm also looking forward for that.
Yes. So I'll ask you one last question and I'll let you go. What would be your advice to aspiring artists and creatives who are going to watch this interview?
See, those who are watching me, I just want to say, be honest to your feelings, be honest to your emotions, but it's not that like a diary writing, you write everything on paper and publish it. It
Oh,
should not be that. You are not writing a diary at home. When you are writing for readers, those who will read it, your language must be lucid so that all can understand. My book, even my maid can understand. My the sip of tea, my maid has read it, and she said कि भाभी, I have understood, मैंने समझा. So the language for the wider audience, language must be very simple, very close to heart, must be real, and should not repeat the words, the thoughts every time, the incidents every time. No, being a writer, you are a creator. You create your characters, you create incidents, you create everything. You are next to God. God has created this universe. Just see the diversity, how he has created mountains, trees, lakes, oceans. Okay? And even if we go through the plant kingdom, you won't find the same color. Everywhere you find different shades of green, different shades of blue, everything there. So So that I am saying, we are writers, we have that power of creation. So being a writer, it's your duty not to be repetitive, be decent, be responsible to what you are writing, what you are presenting to the world, and always be updated to the current situation. When everyone is dying of corona, you can't write a story on huge grand celebration, marriage celebration, and you can't do that. It's very insensitive. It's very insensitive. So whatever is going on, just have that perception with understanding, perception with mind. Just look around yourself, what is going on around, and write those things in your writing. Then you can be a real writer, because what we do, we document what is going around us. In 30 years later, in 50 years later, whatever we have written now, that will be presented as a document. Yes, that time writers had written this. So my book on lockdown, you will find all the situations that are faced by laborers, that are faced by people. I have mentioned them. So this is our responsibility, because younger generation will go through it, will understand, and it's our moral responsibility. If they are diverting from the correct path, we'll have to show them the right path.
Yes, ma'am. That was actually a very important message. I think everyone needs to understand that before they begin writing. Yes, thank you so much, ma'am. It was actually a big honor to have you here. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for
Thank you.
joining.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.